brand new banger.
Nukkle HeDD Comics Tuesday is fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall
Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit, and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype, I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like, yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right, and I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow, yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm ball, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Tuesday night. You know what that means? It's Nukkle HeDD Comics. We in the building. We got Hutch special fucking guests for our live fucking show. We are back live. What up, Hutch?
What up, Tote? What up, Ray? But before we get to anything, Tote, just gotta ask. You know what I'm saying? It's been like over a year. How come me and Ray are not featured in, on the fucking thing? Come on now.
Yo, there's a whole show that has my name.
Who do I gotta, you know?
Dave from the Pro Wrestling Podcast. He made these intros.
Yo, but this is the bullshit. With the amount of videos we've edited, we can't make a new one.
For real.
Yes. Well,
I mean, at this point, every appearance I make must be a fucking guest appearance.
I mean, and this is the first time you're showing your face.
I've never been on. I haven't been on any of these, and I feel like I've been over 100 episodes now.
Because you haven't watched any of the fucking shows, Ray.
Damn.
You haven't watched any of the Skeleton Crew.
Nope.
You still ain't watched fucking WandaVision.
I did. WandaVision I did watch.
Yo, what up, Joseph? Yo, not for nothing, Ray. Skeleton Crew, I like it.
I gotta watch.
I haven't watched the last 2 episodes. God, been busy, but I've watched like the first 5. It's
bro,
good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a lot better than the Acolyte bullshit.
Word. 300%. We got Cap in the building.
Hey, what's going on, Cap?
Not much. Just sitting backstage watching you guys complain. How you not in the video? You've been here a long time. I've been here longer than y'all, and I've been trying to get out of the video.
You're in the video.
I'm trying to get out of them.
Oh. Cap's trying to make the tag. Like, can one of y'all could be in it? I just don't want to be in it anymore.
Ray, we both light skin. You could just swap you and me, and nobody knows the difference.
He gonna have to take the red hair off though.
That's it. He's gotta take the red. Just wait till during the wedding. We'll do the update video.
That's it.
Oh damn, Ray. Damien coming out hard.
Ray, so
What'd you do to piss him off? What'd you do to piss him off?
Word.
Yo, what's wrong with Teletubby though? That's fucked up though.
And you getting
I didn't
elbow
have
through a
PBS?
table.
Motherfucker. Damn, I'm getting elbow through a table now.
What up, Joseph? We haven't seen you in a minute, man.
Yo, facts.
Well, I mean, shit, we've been taped, so we haven't seen anybody in.
For real.
This is true. This is true.
I'm gonna take this time. I know Joseph. Just to let you know, tomorrow we're gonna be live on sports.
Yep.
Yes. And tomorrow we got it.
We back on live. We back live.
Yeah. Tomorrow we got a dope subject.
Let's get into this.
Yeah, man. Yo, so we're gonna start off with some news. We're gonna start off with some rapid fire news. I want your opinions on this shit. Most of the shit is coming from the chat, so y'all already seen this before. So except for Cap, but so we just gonna get off the cuff shit. Marvel wants to introduce Ghost Rider and Avengers Doomsday. What y'all think about that?
Took some long, bro. Yeah, it's like it's time to fucking do it.
Shit, even
I
the
just
dog
gotta
one.
say this. Are we gonna see the Ghost Rider we saw in those bullshit 2 movies? Or are we gonna see the Ghost Rider from Agents of Shields?
Marvel's got them back where they want them, and if Agents of Shields is any indication, we are gonna get our actual Ghost Rider, and not Nicolas Cage's overacting a dumbass.
Rider.
You mean
knocking at the door?
With the stare?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry,
Bro.
those movies are like 2 of the worst movies I ever saw.
Yeah.
And Toe, you know me and Lay have watched a lot of movies.
Oh yeah. And like 90% of those movies you watch, Ray hasn't watched.
I would say about 95%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, but you know
though,
what the best Ghost Rider movie is?
Go ahead.
Drive Angry. That's the best Ghost Rider movie we've seen.
Dude, no
Listen,
lie.
I actually like the Drive Angry.
Yo, Drive Angry was great. That's what Ghost Rider should have fucking been. Even Nicolas Cage was good in Drive Angry.
Yeah, plus and before her bullshit, I was a huge fan of the girl.
Amber Heard?
Oh man. Woo. First time I saw her in
should be Amber Heard.
Yeah, it was Amber Heard, but the first movie I ever saw was in the fighting movie. I forgot the name of it.
$1 Million Baby?
Never Back Down?
No, it'll come back to me, and then I'll let you know.
All right.
It was like almost an MMA kind of thing.
Ghost Rider 2 is better than Ghost Rider 1, though. I just want to throw that
Never
out
Back
there.
Down?
Yes, Never Back Down. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the first time. Never Back Down. That's the first time I ever saw her, and I was like, "Ooh, damn, who that white girl?"
You know what's funny? I didn't even fucking knew that. I didn't even know that was Amber Heard.
That was her. That was like one of her very first movies.
Shit. Okay.
Amber Turner. Like I said, Joseph, before the bullshit with Johnny Depp. But Cap, you really think that 2 was better than 1? Because to me, they're both ass.
Well, in the category of ass, one's better than the other. One got a little firmer.
Yeah, to me, 2 had more potential because of the villain.
Yeah.
But God, did they fuck up the fight scenes?
That was the biggest downfall of the Ghost Riders.
I'm thinking it's gonna be an epic fight scene. Shit is like 2 minutes long. I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened?
Yeah. I think Cap is frozen.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, am I back? Can you guys hear me?
You're going in and out, but
well, we'll deal with it. And now he frozen again.
Yeah, you good until you start speaking, and then Like,
Is that
like
when
right
he tries
now?
to reach out? Oh,
Yeah, like right now he
he's
was
probably-
good.
yeah.
And
He's probably, but you know what the biggest bullshit of number one was? All right, when he meets the other Ghost Rider, and
Yeah.
they're riding into the next, I guess, the epic showdown, and my man, right before the epic showdown goes, "This is as far as I can." My man Sam Elliott characters go, "This is as far as I can go." I'm like, come on, man, what the fuck just happened?
What was the point?
Yo, for real, what was the point?
yeah.
Yeah, I had to switch to my phone. There's something wrong with the fucking laptop right now.
That's all right, but you're saying that 2 in your eyes was better than 1.
2 is a better movie than 1, yes, because no matter what, Idris Elba put in a fucking good performance. He was good in the movie. Christopher Lambert was good in the movie. The story that they were trying to tell was decent.
Right.
My only issue with it was the shortened fight scene because they ran out of budget, and just Nicolas Cage's choices. Like, you put anybody else in that movie, that's a serviceable movie. For the early 2000s comic book run, that's a serviceable movie.
So you really think that it was Nicolas Cage's overacting?
For me, yeah.
Okay.
Like that one scene that I'll never get out of my head, where he's got the dude in the nightclub, and he's just like twitching, and it's like the rider scratching at the door. I'm like, what the fuck? That is not what the spirit of fucking vengeance would do.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It isn't.
That sounds like a psychopath.
I mean, to me, the only bright spot of part of number 1 was, my girl.
Even
Yeah.
That was the only bright spot, because when you were out, I said my biggest disappointment was when Sam Elliott was there and they're riding into like the final showdown, and I'm like, okay, we're going to see some epic shit. And they get to the edge, and he goes, "Oh, well, this is as far as I can go." I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they dropped the ball.
I'm like, it's Sam Elliott, bro. How do you do that and then just cut him off right there?
But the Ghost Rider and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was fucking amazing.
It was.
So I have faith that Marvel can pull this together. Who do you guys see playing the Ghost Rider?
You know what? I'm gonna be truthful. I don't want any known actor. Like not like a known, like you know what I mean. Like, I don't want nobody like a big celebrity kind of actor person who's probably gonna do what Nicolas Cage does and try to oversell the fact that they are a Ghost Rider. Dude, you know what? If you give me the guy that played it in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know who I kind of want, because I feel like he might fit the role? JD Pardo.
Who the fuck is that?
Dude that did the mines.
Oh, Dominic Toretto's father?
That yes. Out of all the roles we're gonna go with.
It's not how he knows him.
Yeah.
Now we can actually do monologues, none of that. Even him getting beat up by McGregor would have been better than this.
Yeah.
I have an unconventional pick.
Okay.
If they go specifically with Danny Ketch and his version of Ghost Rider,
Okay.
I wouldn't mind giving Scott Eastwood a shot to see what the fuck he can do.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I like that pick.
Because Danny Ketch is a little more pretty boy than Johnny.
Yeah, I like that pick. That's a good pick.
Colossus.
You want Colossus to play? That's it.
Nah,
Yeah. You want a real unconventional pick to play the Spanish Ghost Rider? Gabriel Iglesias. He could do it.
Word, word. Yo, what's this nigga's name? He was in the new Footloose. Not Footloose. Row House.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Nah.
Maybe.
He's the only one that's popping my head. It's either that or Channing Tatum. You give him a
Whoa,
Cajun
no,
accent.
We already know what role he should be playing.
Give him a Cajun accent. Call
Let
him
him
Ghost
do
Rider.
that role. That's it.
Listen, I don't even want to tell you the truth. Even though I like them, I like the character in Wolverine and Daredevil. I still don't find him that good to play
As Remy LeBeau.
Remy
Yeah.
LeBeau. I'm sorry. That's just
I hear you. I hear you.
That's just me.
Well, you
But
know,
yeah,
Henry Cavill.
stop it. Stop
We
it.
already seen him with a motorcycle.
Hold on. I know who you really want to say. You really want to say Goldberg. That's the answer to everything.
I was waiting for Sting.
Yeah,
He was gonna
yeah.
mention Sting again.
I don't think
how
Sting
about-
would do it.
How about this? A totally non-controversial pick. Somebody that everybody loves.
Okay.
I love this pick. But
Terry Bollea.
yeah. Hey,
Cat,
listen,
go to your room. Go to your room, Cat.
well, listen, hey,
What are
if
you
we're
doing?
go- if we're gonna do
I
if
know.
we're gonna do logic, if we're gonna do logic for this,
Okay.
Hulk Hogan
Stop it.
he was in court, and he specified Hulk Hogan and Terry Bollea are two completely different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry Bollea didn't say that shit on the thing. That was Hulk
Terry
Hogan.
Bollea is not a Trump supporter. Terry Bollea did not go to those rallies, and Terry Bollea did not say all that shit on camera. So Terry Bollea can be the Ghost Rider. Hulk Hogan cannot.
Yo, Ray,
Hulk
you don't
Hogan
have
is
to
old
worry
as
about
shit and injured.
Ray. You don't have to worry about going through the table no more. Toe is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him through a table.
Got you. Thank you.
Hey, Cap is the one who picked it. I'm just the one making it make sense.
No, the fact that
you're trying to make it make sense is why you're being put through the table.
Facts. Like now,
Get it, brother.
now we're putting this table on fire. We getting barbed wire for this table.
Nah, but listen.
July 19th, be there.
You know
ladies
what,
and
Cap? I like that pick, Scotty.
Terry
I
Bollea.
like that. No.
gentlemen. No.
Wait, who?
Scotty's Clint Eastwood's son.
Pick.
He
Yeah.
was in one of the Fast and the Furious thing.
Yeah,
I
he
think
was
the
with
Rock
nobody.
picked him up and put him up against the wall.
Yeah, I think that's in his contract. He has to pick up everybody.
Just picks up everyone. Whoever's in the
Yeah.
movie. Just,
One-handed. Boom.
Nah, but like I said, I mean, the guy that was in Agents of Shield or Scott Eastwood, I think I would allow those two picks.
What about now? We all seen Agents of Shield. The main bad guy, the one that Quake was falling for, and he turned out to be Hydra.
Nah, fuck him.
Yeah, no, Cap like hates that character's guts. Like he's King Joffrey to Cap.
Whoa.
Well, he don't watch Game of Thrones, so that's the closest I can get to his hatred for. Like he hates the person.
All right. King Joffrey is coming to America.
When?
That's fucking. No, you know what, Toe?
No,
says, I don't watch the movie.
Wait, time out.
That's the same name of the king of
No, I
Coming
know.
to America.
I know. I'm thinking of fucking game. What is this nigga's name in Game of Thrones?
It's not King Joffrey.
No. I don't watch the movies right.
No, but
You know
everybody
what?
hates him because of what he said.
Come on, bro. You know the name.
Because you know he's about to get canceled, right? Because he offered to pay $1 million so that way this guy's daughter could stop, going out with his son. You can't buy women nowadays. They're gonna cancel him. It's a big thing. It's in Asian Twitter.
But you lost me.
Yeah, you lost me too. You're not talking about the guy that was also in Lord of the Rings, are you?
No, I'm talking about Joffrey. No, the little nigga in fucking Game of Thrones, the little boy that was the king that everybody wants to fucking kill. If Tyson was here, he would know.
You know, you have a machine in front of you that can give you.
We all
Right,
have
yeah.
this fucking machine in front of us.
The thing is, you know who you're looking for, so it's like you could look it up quicker than we can. And I'm just like,
Yeah, and I don't think the FBI is gonna take too kindly to 3 grown men typing "Who's the little boy" in Game of Thrones.
yeah,
No,
yeah, no.
I'm not stupid.
You know, you could have just put cast of Game of Thrones.
King Joffrey. Betharion.
Joffrey.
This little motherfucker right here, this little piece of shit right here, he's over for him. We see him in the streets. We see him in the streets. We're killing him.
Wait,
That's how much
is
we
it
hate
on
him.
site?
It's on site.
Oh, good. That means we got at least 20 minutes when we see him, so we can formulate what we're gonna do.
Yeah. And if we ever get put in a match with him, we're not gonna touch him.
Yeah, we can't touch.
Yeah, we can't touch him.
If we also pass in a car, we just got to keep going. We can't do nothing because it's all.
King Joffrey is fucking coming to America. Joffrey, whatever.
Right, but you said King Joffrey. You didn't say no Joffrey.
Joffrey. Nigga, I hate this nigga. We don't do that shit. There's no queen to be here with this nigga.
It's your queen.
I didn't watch Game of Thrones.
No,
I did it. I did not watch Game of Thrones. I'm one of the very few. I'll probably watch it now.
We probably got more people here that didn't watch Game of Thrones than didn't watch Game
I was the only one who's watched Game of Thrones, and his memory is shit for it, so he didn't watch it either.
Yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
I watched it, but again, most I can remember.
I'm gonna tell you, I only watched one episode. That's because a friend of mine wanted me to. Oh, you gotta watch the episode, the Battle of the Bastard, or whatever that episode was.
Oh, where Snow comes out of that grave, like that mountain of bodies.
Yeah,
that was it. Dude, you gotta watch the Red Wedding.
Yeah, the Red Wedding is fucking dope.
Listen, I love dragons, but because everybody was making a big stink of the show, I refused to watch it.
I tell you this. Season 1, crazy. Then they went
just like
they went a little bit too raff with the look. We like the LGBTQ, and it's like, all right, hold up. Are we watching
just like with the Walking Dead? Walking Dead after they killed my man Shane.
There's no point to watch it after that. But
that's when that actually started becoming real popular, and everybody was asking me, "Oh, did you see? Did you see?" I stopped when people start doing shit like that. I stopped watching shows.
Yeah, no, but if you Game of Thrones is a horrible show for me to watch because there's too many names and there's too many inside talking. So it's like I'm over here like, wait, who the fuck said this?
Oh, man, that was too many names.
No, yeah, it's like the Litharians, the Lothardos, the fucking Lannisters, the Joffreys, the Coffees.
The only thing I know about Game of Thrones is when Johnny Walker came out with those 4 special bottles, I have all 4. That's it.
Wait, there's 4 of them?
4.
Damn it, I got 2 of them. I thought
every house.
I gotta get the other 2.
No, but yeah, it's a show if you got nothing else to watch. It's something you can binge watch.
Listen,
the House of Dragons.
All right, now getting back to our point with Ghost Rider.
Yes.
All right. That's who you would. That's who your pick would be for Ghost Rider.
I'm just throwing names out. I don't have an actual pick. Because like I said, the Ghost Rider for me, the Ghost Rider character, I can see someone that I don't know playing him. Because it's more like it's CGI. It's like having someone play the Hulk. It's like you just see a green monster that's destroying shit and all that. But somebody playing Bruce Banner is different. For me, it's like the Ghost Rider is just that entity. You get that right, you be all right.
Nah, dude. See, I can see why you would say that, but the reason why the Diego Luna, who I think is the name of the guy who played him in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.,
yeah, I believe
the reason that Ghost Rider worked is not because they got the CGI right. It's because they got the person with the humanity correct. That's the thing with Ghost Rider. You got to get the person correct. Anybody can digitally put a skull in flames. That's the nothing part of it.
Yeah, and that's why we gotta educate these people out here in the streets. People out here thinking like me sometimes.
I totally agree with Cap on that. You know, so
So all right. So I'm assuming Avengers Doomsday is gonna be a fucking multiverse of madness again. So that's how we getting all these fucking characters.
Well, I think they're gonna set the stage. They gotta set the stage for what happens in Secret War. And based on how all these movies leading up to it look like they're shaping up, we're not gonna have too many opportunities to do crazy shit. So if you put them all in Doomsday, it'd be like Avengers, Infinity War, and Endgame. You get one big half of a fucking movie leading into the second half of the fucking movie, and it's all big, it's all bombastic, and the Russo brothers will make it make sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
All right. So on the next set of news, Hunter Schafer from Euphoria, they're slating her to be the next Mystique.
it's not a bad pick. They could be, they can go worse. It's not a bad pick.
I wonder if they're finally gonna smarten up and not make Mystique just blue body paint all over.
Well, you know the the cover art that they have next to her is with her in her white uniform, like the white suit in the blue paint, in the blue skin.
Which is what she wore the whole time. I'm sorry. Listen, I love Rebecca Romaine back when because she was hot. I mean Jennifer Lawrence. After a while, I just got tired of her. But Mystique is a shapeshifter. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't stay in her form. You know what I'm saying? She reinvents herself continuously.
Yeah. You know what I would like? I would like to see a roster of 3 to 4 people playing Mystique. Because Mystique can shift in and out of shit, male, female, doesn't matter. So bring a roster of fucking people and have one main person. All right, and then in the first movie, here's 3 other people who also play Mystique when she needs to. Then in the second movie, here's 3 new people that go along with the main person.
Right.
You know what I think would also be dope? Is if you get an existing character that is like, oh, this is such and such, and she's as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something like that, everybody's assuming that's who the person is. And that was Mystique the whole time. Because Mystique's also been known for that. She takes somebody's life and just...
she takes over people's identities and stuff. Like she's an infiltrator. Look, bro, if you were ever a comic book actual reader with X-Men and stuff like that, Mystique was never out in the open. Mystique, Mystique was like fucking X-Men's equivalent to the Baroness from G.I. Joe. She was always somewhere, getting intel on somebody else, and giving it to Magneto. She wasn't like, oh, here I am, I'm Mystique, hello. She wasn't like that. And I feel like in X-Men in the 90s, that's how they portrayed her. Even with the new X-Men with Jennifer Lawrence and whatever, it was almost like that. It was like, no, Mystique is like a behind-the-scenes character. She's not front and center.
Which makes sense because she can literally be anybody.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So her, you know what? You brought up a good point, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You know what I'm saying? Have her be, Agent, what you call it? God damn it. See, now I'm forgetting names. I'm getting old people.
Well, from the show or from the actual,
from the show?
Agent 13?
Agent Coulson?
Oh, Cole. Oh,
have her appear like and then like when he turns around, whatever, you see the yellow eyes or whatever, and you're like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many ways to actually use her without coming right out in the open and saying, well, here's Mystique.
Yo, if they didn't kill her off in Secret Invasion, it would have been cool to learn that Mystique has been Maria Hill this whole time. And now she's flipped, and all that information she's gathered working at S.H.I.E.L.D., who the Avengers are, what's going on behind the scenes, what the threats are, she now hands to our new Magneto. And he's just got this wealth of information now where we're not watching him try to play catch up because he's already got it.
And
that would have been a cool fucking plot twist.
And that would be
dope. Put together the new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah.
And that's how he gets the information.
And then when we turn around, like, yo, how did Magneto avoid and evade all this shit going on? Because he had the inside person. He knew.
Yo, and not for nothing, they were fucking with the multiverse. You know, like they said, not everybody's all front and center. There are multiple people that could travel the multiverse, or multiple ways to travel the multiverse. To say that Magneto didn't find that out because of her and kept his head down. Shit, you get the X-Men, you can get the Juggernaut from fucking Deadpool. You can get Beast from the other dimension in the Marvels. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where he pulls those people from the other multiverses because there's not as many mutants in this one as there are everywhere else.
Right. And you can actually give us a real look in Apocalypse and not that Ivan fucking motherfucker. Sorry.
Word.
But like I said, that's how you would introduce a character like Mystique. You know what I'm saying? Like people forget her and the teleporter from the first X-Men, First Class,
Azazel.
They got together. That's how she bored Nightcrawler.
No, not anymore. But yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sticking to back what I read in the comics. I'm not listening to that bullshit that they fucking try to know. That's what happened. All right. He looks like a devil, and Nightcrawler looks like a blue version of him. Sorry.
Makes sense, though.
Can you imagine being on Maury, and you got a kid who looks like you, who sounds like you, who walks like you? You were the only person, or should have been the only person that was with your girl, and Maury's like, you are not the father. He's like, well, how the fuck is what?
Right.
So is Mystique still Rogue's mother?
Nah.
She was her adoptive mother. She was
She was like a stepmom, not blood related.
Okay.
Right. What she did was she made herself like when Rogue actually runs away from her family, she accepts her. She brings her in. That's how Rogue got her powers to fly. Because Rogue's original power is just to steal other people's power.
Yeah.
And then she held on to Carol Danvers too long.
Right.
But she was put in that position because of Mystique.
Right. Mystique put her in that position, which is why, like you see in the X-Men in the 90s and in the comic books, she has her memories because she held on too long.
Yeah. Shit. Make Mystique the new Captain Marvel. I mean, Rogue the new Captain Marvel. I don't think people will be mad at that.
Yo, Rogue in the comics, I believe Rogue got a fucking power upgrade to where she's now on par with like the Hulk.
Yeah. I know in the cartoon they were saying that because it's like, oh, this thing is designed to stop the Hulk, and she punched it once and fucking threw that shit 50 feet.
Just give me the person who can talk like her from the 90s.
Yeah.
All right. Because that was a sexy ass fucking accent.
Yeah. Oh, sugar. Yeah. Shit. But moving on. Next set of news. Marvel Studios wanted Jack Sheffer to develop a second season of WandaVision. Now, how would that have turned out?
Are we going directly after the first season of WandaVision, or are we, incorporating
Okay, I got it. The second season should have been right before Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, and it should have focused on Wanda obsessing with the Darkhold, trying to figure out how to use it, how to unlock it, how to dream walk, how to get to other dimensions, and we see the influence of the Darkhold, turning her, twisting her mind, pulling more on the strings of her being a mom, looking for her kids, and that's how we wind up with how she is in Multiverse of Madness.
Gotcha.
That
Instead
would
of
make sense.
this Big Show type fucking flip where you were babyface last week, but this week now you were heel all of a sudden.
Yeah, like that would be amazing. Like showing her fall into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to add even deeper speculation and deeper interest, play with it, twist it, so that it's not always apparent if her turn is because of the Darkhold or not.
Yeah.
Like, don't leave it just abundantly clear that the Darkhold's twisting her. Put in some scenes where you're like, but wait a minute. Dad wasn't under the influence of the Darkhold. What's going on here?
Right.
And that would have built more intrigue, more interest. It would have been more dynamic. But
you can always show her fucking with Agatha also.
Yeah.
I think Agatha was a great character to introduce towards the end, and it's like, okay, you guys, what are we doing right now?
Yeah.
I mean, because people forget how powerful the Scarlet Witch actually is.
For real. Shit.
Like I'm astonished when you tell people who are some of the most powerful characters in Marvel, and you go, well, the Scarlet Witch, and they're like, really, the Scarlet Witch?
Yeah.
Well, didn't the Phoenix Force have problems? The Phoenix Force had problems with the Scarlet Witch, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yo, Scarlet Witch rewrote the entire history of mutant kind in House of M.
Yep.
And if it wasn't for the fact that what she did actually unlocked all of Logan's memories, we still would have been in the House of M today.
Shit.
Yo, bro, she's powerful.
Yeah, it's true. Like when they did the House of M, Wolverine and Spider-Man were the only ones that were convinced or knew that there was something wrong, at least.
Well, Wolverine had his memories back. That's how he knew everything was wrong. And Spider-Man's spider sense wouldn't stop going off.
Yeah.
So that triggered him to know something was wrong. And I think they met up with Luke Cage first, and Luke Cage wasn't to their extent, but there was something with him where they were able to convince him too that, oh, this shit is fucked. Something's wrong with this. Those were the initial three that led the charge.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they have so many ways that they can go that you just hope that they don't fuck it up.
That's the goal for everything.
I was gonna say, I feel like that should be the first thing that's like, okay, how do we not fuck this up?
But I think that's the last thing that comes to these guys' heads. Yeah. It's like, okay,
forget about that part.
We did all this shit away. Would that fuck up this? And then would that fuck up that?
Yeah, we'll worry about that later. That's their mentality.
Yeah. Like, you got that one guy in the room like, no, I read the comics. That's not how it goes. It's all right.
No. Y'all gotta do like they did for the Punisher. You ever heard that story of how if it wasn't for that dude at the comic shop that's like, no. You don't need this. You don't need this. Read this.
Yeah, John Bronto, yeah.
Like, do this. Don't fuck this up.
Shit.
Dude, when we get into one of our topics, I'm going to delve deeper into that sentiment that you just had.
Got you.
All right, so the next thing is Marvel Studios reportedly began casting for Gambit and Kitty Pryde in the new X-Men reboot film. So I guess Shannon Tatum ain't gonna be Gambit.
Well, I mean, remember, that one was born in the void, so he could be that version of Gambit. Because I believe the X-Men's not coming until after Secret Invasion. So we could still get him as Gambit and then get a whole new set of people because we'll be done with this current set.
Yeah.
Right, but now what kind of age range are we talking about for Kitty Pryde? You know what I'm saying? Because at one point in the comic book, she was like the youngest X-Men. You know what I'm saying? But are we getting the preteen Kitty Pryde, the teenage Pretty Pryde, or the one that's going into her 20s Kitty Pryde? Because that would definitely change of who I'm thinking to play Kitty Pryde.
I think we should, in my opinion, I think we should go with in the 20s Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
That way we could set up her and Colossus.
I mean,
Because
it makes
we
sense.
already had now Elliot Page, but at the time Ellen Page play Kitty Pryde as younger and all that shit. I feel like we got all the kid shit out of the way.
Yeah. And also, she could be the new Rogue. Like, Rogue was the main character in the X-Men movies. If you need another character to follow to introduce you to the X-Men, why not have like a 20-something-year-old that's, because back in the day, it always felt like the kid was the one that people connect with. But now I think the young adult is the one that people connect with now. Because, there's so many.
Well, also, if you have the 20-something Kitty Pryde, you, like Cap said, you can introduce her and Colossus being together. You can introduce more adult themes.
Yeah.
And then when I mean that, I mean more adult storylines.
Yeah. Because we kind of already had the teen love with Spider-Man, so we don't need more of that shit going around everywhere.
Yeah.
Touching things, infecting stuff with their cooties.
No cooties.
But listen, bro, it's like I said, if we're gonna do the 20-something Kitty Pryde, let's go with that. Who would be your choices?
See, here's where I'm gonna struggle because despite the aesthetics, I don't know young actresses. Like I don't know names or
You know who? Well, she has an accent, but the girl from Cobra Kai in this last season, she was Renee Valakamian.
Okay.
She's a 14-degree, like she's a 14-time champion black belt karate in Taekwondo and all that. Like she could go. Either her or the other girl that's in Cobra Kai, the one that Reese always like fucking
The blonde one?
Yeah, the blonde one. Like one of those two, I think.
I got it.
Be good.
I'm blanking on the name because I've said it a lot last year and I forgot how to pronounce it. But my homegirl from Terrifier.
Oh yeah.
She's also an actual martial artist and like stunt performer, and she's the only reason that I actually stuck around to watch the
Lauren
fucking Terrifier.
Lavera.
Yeah, her acting performance alone got me through those movies.
Yeah, you know what? I could definitely see her as a Kitty Pryde. Like
Either Kitty Pryde or make her Rogue, because she's like, I think she's like 30-something.
I was gonna say I could see her as Rogue. I could definitely see her as a Rogue.
Yeah, probably as Rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, like here. Yeah.
I was gonna say, seeing how Marvel casting usually is with this, I could kind of see them giving it to like a Sabrina Carpenter type, like.
I can actually see them giving Kitty Pryde to what's her name, Mimi Brown or whatever her name is. She was in she played the lead character in the Netflix movies, the Iona Holmes. She was also in.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Yes.
One from right?
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah, just the way Marvel thinks, because they always want to throw a name that's gonna hook. Like if you want to hook the younger audience.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Sabrina Carpenter, I feel like just because she's a part
her
of
too.
Demographic.
That's what I'm saying. Those two names right there. If you want to hook, especially the teenage girls,
Yeah.
But you know what
Yo.
the thing with Sabrina Carpenter? I see her as who's the diamond woman shit
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost. Look that
I
tell
see
me
that.
that face don't have an Emma Frost
Now,
look on that.
honestly, I think she'd be better off as Dazzler than T Swizzle.
Ooh, okay. Dazzler. Wow.
Okay.
But you know what? I want Millie Bobby Brown now because I want her introduction to just be walking in while in the background you just hear every little step I take.
And it still has the
I'm
nose
just
though.
like I'm saying, the way Marvel thinks, they're gonna bring in somebody that the girls, because they're gonna try to please to
Oh yeah.
the female crowd. Because let's cut the crap. We'll go watch the movies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
But
Ray's not gonna understand them.
we'll go watch the movies, all right? But we'll be like, oh, we're gonna go at fucking at 10 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock at night or whatever. You know, you wanna sell your movies. Unfortunately, you gotta cater to the teenage, girls who are gonna be like, oh, I don't like my comic book movies, but I like her, so I'm gonna go watch it because of her.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick on a side note. 2025, Ray, I'm on your side. It's Dos Blancos. All right, so no more. Ray has seen movies. He knows what all this shit is. All right.
Damien,
Vice
I'm
was saying
sorry
Sonya
about
Deville.
Sonya Deville or Lola Vice, but we actually want people who have actually acting skills.
Yeah. That's the thing about Marvel. You have to know how to act before you like. I'm pretty sure that's probably why Seth Rollins' scenes were cut, not because they needed. It was one of those things like, yeah, I think his acting fits here or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Saint Pierre had 3 lines, but his fighting fit the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, not everybody's gonna turn out to be Batista.
Yeah, which I think is the greatest transition
but
from
a lot of these
wrestling
wrestlers,
acting.
a lot of these wrestlers are gonna like. As much as I like him, Austin, if you see any of Austin's movies, you look at him and you're like, okay, that's Austin.
Yeah.
That's not a character. That's Austin.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, almost every single Rock movie, that's not him playing. That's not Black Adam. That's not this. That's The Rock.
No. Well, in Fast 5, or which one was the first one that he did? Fast 5. Fast 5, Lay. It wasn't The Rock. He was Austin.
He was. He was. He was trying to play. But it's like I watched. Even when you watch the other shit, like you watch.
I think Faster was the only one that he did that wasn't The Rock.
Yeah, Faster was an excellent performance.
Right, and you have it in you, but then every other thing you want to be.
And I think Snitch. I don't know if you ever seen Snitch. Snitch was another one where he actually
he has a couple of them. The one on Netflix with he's in like the riverboat captain or whatever. I forgot the name. Jungle something.
Jungle Cruise.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He doesn't play The Rock in that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he is capable.
Yeah.
But most of the time he's playing The Rock.
Yeah.
Yo, he's doing that movie about the UFC fighter. We're about to see if he can actually act now. But they got him into all the prosthetics and shit to make him look like him.
Right.
But I think Batista won. Because just that scene from Blade Runner 2099 or 7099, whatever, when he was talking to Batista and Batista revealed he's a cyborg, I was like, ooh, this is
Batista,
this is magic.
When you first saw him as Drax, Destroyer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a Batista movie out there that I love that you don't see, which is him and this girl like trying to make it to a safe zone in like Brooklyn or whatever. You got to look up the Batista movie.
Oh, that zombie movie?
No, that's Army of the Dead. Not
Okay,
that
I know
one.
you're talking about they're in the subway and they're trying to go
I
through
think
the
it's called
subways or
Bushwick.
what?
Say it again.
Bushwick?
I think it's called Bushwick.
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was I didn't watch that, but I saw a scene from that.
That's a
That looked
good
good.
movie. Then he did almost like a remake of you remember Jean-Claude Van Damme's Sudden Death?
Yes.
He does a movie where it's like he's like security at also another one of these places, and terrorists are trying to take over. Like Batista's actually an actor. Like he morphed himself into an actor.
Yeah, he has range. He has that range with different roles.
Right.
He's been able to do it.
And I'm sorry, he would have never been. Granted, they casted him as Drax because of his look. You know what I'm saying? But then when they actually saw him, being Drax, they were like, wait, we got something here with this guy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can say the same thing about Sonya Deville or Lola Vice. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, what movies are they in?
They're not. They're female wrestlers.
Oh.
You know who Sonya Deville and Lola Vice are?
No, I know who they are, but I didn't catch the reference. I thought they were in something that I missed.
Damien made a comment.
Damien was like, "Oh, we should know," like as one of the girls as Kitty Pryde, and I'm like, no.
Well, first off, you can't put
Lola Vice is Kitty Pryde.
Yeah,
maybe it's
like-
rolled just from the back. She's a butt double.
Yeah, clearly Cuban or whatever Spanish she is.
Right.
Not yet. And then the last part of the news: Daredevil Born Again showrunner Dario Scardepan, whatever the fuck his name is, compares the show to DC's The Penguin. He goes, "We're even more grounded, even less stylized, even more rooted in the here and now. I love Penguin. We're a little faster, meaner, cleaner in our storytelling." Shit. Now, faster, meaner, cleaner.
To tell you the truth, they didn't even have to change any way. To me, they could have kept Daredevil the way it was on Netflix. It was perfect.
Yeah. There's only one part of Daredevil that was not good, and that was Iron Fist.
That was what?
Iron Fist.
That was what? No,
He wasn't.
No. He wasn't.
Danny Rand.
He wasn't part of Daredevil. He wasn't part of Daredevil. Okay.
No,
they did that Guardian show shit. No. Don't please, no.
He was in the same city as the Daredevil was, and he
and so is Spider-Man, and so is Punisher, so is the Fantastic Four. I mean,
like in that timeline, like he looked at the same girl that Daredevil heard, because Daredevil can't see. But like the night nurse helped out Danny Rand. Nah, we can't have that in there. But no, I
mean, Daredevil was on Netflix was perfect. They really didn't have to change much. I hope they didn't. You don't have to be like any other show. You could have just kept it the way it was.
Yeah, real quick. My phone's about to die. My laptop is finally finished updating, so I'm gonna try to jump back on there.
All good.
Good. Just in time for the Hulk question.
Word. But yeah, I think I'm very excited for this Daredevil. Well, that's the anticipation that we have going, but
absolutely, we want to see if they keep it the way it was on Netflix, or
expand on it, because they did a hell of a job.
They got a bigger budget. I'll give them that.
Yeah,
they definitely do.
But bigger doesn't always mean better.
Yeah. I don't know if he's. But
one thing about it, Ray, bigger doesn't always mean better.
Yeah.
Because DC has a big budget for live fucking movies, and this shit fucking sucks.
No, yeah. But what they did with Kingpin, it made him a little bit more dynamic, and they also showed the one part of him that Netflix didn't, was now he has the technology and he has people working for him that make shit for him. Like, he has what one of his strengths is, and that's knowledge. Now, because the one thing about Kingpin, he's brute force, but he's also a fucking smart guy, and he has smart people working for him. So now he got those smart people working
But
for
didn't
him.
he have Alistair Smythe?
Yeah. But remember, he had that thing so he could see Echo when she did the sign language. It interpreted for them.
Okay, yeah.
Remember, so it's like,
listen, man, my man always. If they're making him a little bit more tech savvy, like he was in Spider-Man the animated series, I'm okay with that. I'm good with it.
so like that's a advantage they have, and they can go deeper into actual lore and stories and all that shit. Because I'm excited for the conversations that they have.
Remember, he employs Tombstone.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so many villains in New York City that he, collaborates with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, look, if they're gonna expand, great, but don't expand it to the point where you water down everything.
Oh
else.
yeah. But yeah, that I'm excited for, and also tomorrow, if you guys didn't know, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man cartoon comes out on Disney Plus. First episode, and Big E did a voice on the show, so that's something to look for. I want to see how that works.
That should be dope. Should be fun.
If Daredevil is good as is expected to be, I can't wait for Punisher and Luke Cage.
I can't wait for Punisher. Like, Punisher should be dope.
Not for nothing, but am I the only one? Am I the only one that if they bring back Jessica Jones, I'd be okay with it?
Yeah, I would be okay
cool with that.
Yeah.
Bring back the same actress too. She was good.
She worked.
She was great, but that's my thing. People talk about Daredevil, Punisher, and Luke Cage. I'm like, you guys forget that her show pretty much set up the stage.
And that first season was hard with Mr. Purple. Was it Mr. Purple, Dr. Purple?
Yeah, Mr. Purple.
That was that's Cap's favorite fucking villain in the TV show.
Yeah, no, he was fucking awesome.
I mean, before there was Daredevil, there was Jessica Jones. You know what I'm saying? And like people literally forget that Netflix came out with Jessica Jones before they came out with Daredevil.
Yeah. I think the anticipation was just a little different with it. That unfortunately, like,
because a lot of people still don't know who Jessica Jones is.
Yeah.
And that's a shame.
You know, when it comes to Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, I kind of want to see them with Sam Wilson. Not like partnering with him, but like they know him.
Yeah.
Because that's how he keeps his ear to the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Luke Cage runs Harlem, and Jessica Jones is a private investigator. Yeah. So to get your shit done on the side, so that way the government don't hear you, whatever the fuck case may be, he got these two people.
Right.
There you go. I can work.
And that can also be a reason why when shit happens, Captain America ain't there fucking, stopping a bank robbery, because he knows Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Daredevil and all those other people are there. You know what I'm saying?
Like, people forget how many comic book characters are set in New York City.
Yeah, we're always getting fucked up.
Biggest city in the world,
right? Having Omega level threats, which is like, fuck.
People forget. You have the Avengers East Coast, you have the Fantastic Four. To an extent, you have X-Men because they're up there, I think in Connecticut or whatever the hell they want to be. Yeah, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Westchester. Look at
Westchester.
that. Yeah,
they made it.
Yeah, so you got Spider-Man, you got Daredevil. I mean, like Moon Knight, the new mutants, Thrashers. I mean, like, you got so many superheroes based in New York City. You know what I'm saying? And you also got a lot of villains based in New York City. So,
word. I'm just happy that we don't have the deadliest villain of all, Condiment Man.
That'll be the end of me and Cap right there.
No, I'm just saying, yo, bro, you fucking put some mustard on some shit.
What?
It's over.
You think I can't beat the shit out of a dude whose only superpower is to throw ketchup on me?
I just thought we didn't like
telling you in 2025, I'm teaming with you, and you don't have the confidence in me to beat the shit out of some dude with mustard in his hand? Yeah, I'm out of
See,
this
Ray?
bitch.
See? This is-
Yeah, you made him rage quit.
See,
What's
Ray,
wrong
you know
with
what it is? Because Ray doesn't use condiments. That's why he has all those kids.
Wait, what?
Dang, you didn't watch Rocky 1 or Rocky 2? Condominiums?
Wait, you don't use condiments at all?
The most is like barbecue sauce. That's about it.
That's racist.
So on a hot dog, what do you put?
On a sandwich, what do you put?
So let's move on here.
Damn, no wonder
No,
Show didn't
no,
want to give him a
no,
cheeseburger.
No, I legit put barbecue sauce on my burger. That's about it.
Barbecue sauce.
I'm okay with barbecue sauce on the cheeseburger, but a hot dog, just a straight plain hot dog, no ketchup.
What did you do, Ray?
What's going on, Tyson? I didn't even have to look at the comment. I already knew when he pressed that button, it's Tyson.
I mean, like, I'm not a mustard guy or whatever, but really, Ray,
A naked hot dog.
Yep.
Yeah, see, that's why I was team with. I don't put shit on my hot dog either.
See, this is why I said we would be fucked over because
you don't even put ketchup on the hot dog. You don't even put ketchup on your hot dog.
We went over this like a year and a half ago. I don't really like extra shit on my food.
Exactly. Same.
I blame the vegans. But all right.
Yo, when I eat a hot dog, I want to taste all the different parts of the shit that they put together to make it.
His bologna has a first name and his hot dog has a first taste.
I mean, I want to put. Truthfully, the most I put on the hot dog is ketchup.
Yo, you know the barbecue packet that they give you at McDonald's.
Yeah,
one of those lasts me the entire 20-piece.
Same.
Yeah, that should be illegal.
And not only that, if you look, I eat the whole 20-piece, and there's still leftover fucking barbecue sauce.
Same.
I use about 6 of those packets.
Dude, I get 2 barbecue, 2 sweet and sours. I'm using all 4.
Nah. It's like dip as it is. Yeah, nah.
I'm gonna tell you, even if I'm just dipping, all 4 of them are gone. You must be eat, dip, then eat, and then dip.
Duh. I put my hand up on my hip and I dip, you dip, we dip, bro.
Like that. So what's next on the agenda?
Right, real quick, let's talk about what everybody's anticipating this year. I know Cap is in high anticipation of the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, but I actually have a different answer.
Okay.
Because I have a whole fucking thing that I want to say. So you guys can go first. I'll come in at the end.
I mean, I'm in high anticipation of Daredevil. Like, but the movies is coming out. Fantastic Four is coming out this year, right?
Yep.
I think that's the one.
I think it'll be good.
I think that might be the make or break.
I have high hopes for that just because of Pedro Pascal and all that. I have high hopes now for Thunderbolts because I decided to go down video lane and watch. They're talking about that asterisk in the title when it could possibly connect as well to the new Captain America movie, and I'm just like, I kind of like what I was hearing. So I was like, we should.
Now, are you talking about Thunderbolt as just his movie?
The new Thunderbolts, the Winter Soldier, the whole
one that's coming out in May.
Yeah.
The Thunderbolts. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking about my man Black Bolt.
Okay.
I'm sorry. All right, Thunderbolt,
Okay.
Black Bolt, my bad. I don't know. To me, I really want to see this new Captain America. Simply because it's going to be the first one without Chris Evans as Cap.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's seen the trailer. We got a Red Hulk.
I didn't see the trailer, but thanks for.
But you seen that part.
Yeah,
You saw the
I
trailer.
saw the Red Hulk.
You saw the trailer. Stop it.
Only one.
You know,
Yeah.
my whole thing is who's gonna portray the Red Hulk? Because in the comic book, it becomes Betty's father.
Well, apparently,
It is Harrison Ford.
I'm not talking about who as the character. I'm like, are they good? Are they gonna follow?
I get what you mean.
Some of the storyline, or they're gonna She-Hulk us.
So it follows that last Edward Norton Hulk, because Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross is Betty's father, and it carried through. That character is the same guy for all the other movies.
All right, listen, I'm okay with that. I just didn't want to get She-Hulk. Sorry.
Yeah.
Don't laugh, Cap. You know what I mean.
Shit. So as in terms of the TV shows coming out for this year, we have Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which comes out tomorrow. Then Daredevil, which comes out in March. Yeah, I almost said Friendly Neighborhood Knucklehead.
I was like,
yeah,
you got a show coming out?
We should make that cartoon.
Yeah.
We can make the cartoon or the TV show. We can.
Ironheart is scheduled to come out in June. The Eyes of Wakanda in August. Marvel Zombies in October, and Wonder Man in December.
Are those still coming out?
We're not getting X-Men 97.
Not season 2.
97 Part 2 has been pushed. Yeah, the whole Bo DeMeo thing, I think they had to push it out a bit.
So out of all the stuff that you said, zombies.
Yeah.
You know,
and just so, because Ray, I know you had that look. They did the like announcement trailer where they show bits and pieces of all those shows.
Gotcha.
So they are indeed coming up.
Nice. That's how I was like, wait, are we actually getting them? Because
I kind of am anticipating Ironheart. Because it comes out right after Daredevil. So that's a big shoe to follow. And 2, this is a retelling of an Iron Man-esque superhero, but in a completely different person.
Yeah.
And I want to know if they're going to She-Hulk us on this or not. Because not for nothing, Marvel and Disney are 0 for 2 when it comes to retelling fucking new shit. Yeah, She-Hulk and Acolyte. They're both horrible.
And that Marvel girl, Captain Marvel show wasn't horrible.
I liked
either?
that one.
What, Miss Marvel?
Whatever that shit was with all 3 different Miss Marvel.
No, that was a movie you talking about. Yeah. I'm talking about like TV shows. Yeah.
Just
like
TV
right
shows?
now, they're like She-Hulk and Acolyte. They really, especially when it comes to like Ironheart, because Ironheart is woman led. It's a new character, and it's based off of the back of another strong character. Like She-Hulk was backed off of Hulk. The Acolyte's backed off of like the Republic and all the other Jedis that we know already. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Ironheart is backed off of Iron Man. And you know, she had her little run in Wakanda in
Wakanda
Black
Forever.
Panther 2. Yeah, Wakanda Forever and shit. But I want to see how they go deeper in it, because she wasn't, to be honest, they didn't show her intelligence in Wakanda Forever. And she wasn't that strong of a character. I felt like they wanted to show her more as a hood character, or as a character that's more in the street than in anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's more for her to show. Like, it's like, you know, when you meet somebody and you're like, I don't know, this nigga's off the wrong foot, but you met him in the wrong environment, and then you meet him again, like, oh, this person's actually pretty cool. I'm expecting this to be the right environment for her.
But the main problem is you put her next to Shuri. And it's like you already showed us that Shuri's probably the smartest person in the MCU right now. So to have somebody who's matching her level right off the bat, and this is some girl we don't know, like, that's what they should have done, but they they obviously panic.
Right,
Like,
but then you diminish
yeah,
Shuri's
and we're trying to make
character.
Shuri the Black Panther, so we can't have shit that makes her look, normalized.
Yeah.
inferior because let's cut the crap. We saw her in the Black Panther 1, so we see her in Black Panther 2, and then like you said, we see this other girl coming out of nowhere to match her tick for tack and intelligence. We're gonna be like, all right, so Shuri's not that special to begin with. Then,
Which is funny because in Infinity War, one line she said already proved that she's more technically advanced than Bruce Banner and Iron Man. When they're like, "Why'd you make all these connections?" They didn't, like, this, you did too much here with fucking Vision. And he's like, "What?" Like she looked at it and was straight out like, "Nah, you bugged out with all this shit."
Yeah,
I could have got this shit in 5 words. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
right. And I think about that. She made Bruce Banner and Tony Stark's look like they have no more intelligence.
Just like, what do we do?
You know what I'm saying? And that's, technically Reed Richards is supposed to be the smartest out of all of them. But Bruce Banner and Iron Man are both
they're not.
But you gotta remember, see, this is I'm bringing it back. I used to say nuance and context, right? You gotta remember, Bruce Banner, yes, he's a scientist, but he deals with gamma radiation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Iron Man is a genius, but he's a tech genius. There's blind spots that they both have because they specialize in a field.
Yeah.
Where Shuri's a little more, our knowledge range is a little broader because there was no need for specificity in Wakanda. She could really branch out to whatever. So I'm just saying that for not our normals in the comments that watches us, but any random dumbass who's gonna watch us and be like, motherfucker, there's different specialities in all types of fucking fields.
Right, and you saw them when they were building Ultron. You know what I'm saying? You saw the differences between both of them when they were building Ultron. But like I said, and you're right, their brilliance comes in a specific fields.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But me and Cap are, from the same era. We grew up with actually reading the comic books where they're like, oh, Mr. Fantastic is probably the smartest one in the whole MCU, followed, by Bruce Banner and people forget how smart Victor Von Doom is.
Yeah.
Which some say he's smarter than Mr. Fantastic, but
right. It's like, and like up until the movie Black Panther, ain't nobody really know who Shuri was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I read a bunch of Black Panther comic books, and they were about Black Panther. Not the tech, not the other thing. So they basically introduced Shuri to the MCU, and to say that she is that smart, you know what I'm saying? That she basically made Banner and Iron Man go, oh shit, really?
Well,
and then to have this character literally off the streets match her. Anything you did building her up, you immediately knocked
and think about it. She had nanotechnology perfected before Iron Man even had that shit thought of.
Yeah, and just to further drive home the point, because I feel like I have to. You had Bruce Banner and Tony Stark build the Vision body as a machine to house a machine. And when Shuri looked at it and in conjunction with the Soul Stone, she's not looking at it as a body to house something. And the body works differently than a machine.
Yeah.
So again, they're thinking of the same problem from different angles.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, like you know, like we were saying, you know, and you know, that's why you don't, you know, yes, you introduce her in Wakanda too, but you can't make her as smart as the person that you're like, yo, no, like you can't do that.
I think now we could show Riri Williams in a light where she is seeing Wakandan tech. She is seeing where the next jump up is from what she was doing.
Yeah.
Because much like a fish, the fish is only going to get as big as the tank you put it in. If you got it in a small tank, it ain't going to be that big. But you get a bigger tank, well, a goldfish, let's say. You understand the metaphor. The more you expose
that's the
something to, the better chance it has of evolving and changing. So now that she sees where she can go, her ideas and everything are going to get more grand as she's now on her own.
Yeah.
Right, because she's been exposed to stuff that she wasn't exposed to when she was on the streets.
Which also is another thing that Siri had vibranium, so her level of experience with tech and all that is kind of limitless.
Yeah, because vibranium is apparently a catch-all.
Well, yeah, because Tony couldn't make an Iron Man suit without the arc reactor. You know what I'm saying? If he never was exposed or needed the necessity to have an arc reactor in his chest to stop the shards, he wouldn't have the power source to power the suit. You know what I'm saying? So she had the vibranium that allowed her to do all the other shit so she can think of different things. There's no longer limitations on what she can do based on her technology. And if you notice, her weapon set was the sounds which reflects off of the vibranium.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like she had the gloves that shot the sound waves. She's the only one that had something completely different than actually using just vibranium armor and vibranium weaponry and all that. She had something that can enhance or like fuck up the vibranium.
Yeah.
That is very true. But you know, getting back to the whole Red Hulk thing, I'm just glad that they're following the Ed Norton thing.
Yeah.
It's just
before we get in,
I just didn't want to come in and see a random guy becomes the Red Hulk, because then I would have been like, I'm walking out.
We're good on that front. But before we get to the Hulk thing, everybody give what they're anticipating.
I don't think you did. I think Hutch and Ray said Marvel Zombies.
All right, so for the movies, yes, the Thunderbolts is high on my list, but I'm actually gonna go with Superman.
Okay.
Because I don't know, there's just something about James Gunn's approach that I've seen in the trailer that I'm like, okay, now at this stage of my life, I don't need to be Marvel or.
Okay.
Like I could be Marvel and. And if we're gonna have any hope for this superhero fatigue era, going away, and people just liking the movies again and getting good movies, we need to start with good movies. For the TV side, my pick is Daredevil, but for this specific reason. We mentioned last week or a few weeks ago a show called Queen of Villains.
Yes.
That show and what we're hearing about Daredevil Born Again is proof that these last few years where we had these idiots come in and go, oh, I don't want fans writing this. I want just people coming in and putting their little twist on it, and let's get somebody who doesn't know the source material. These two shows are gonna prove that thinking is dead wrong. Because in Queen of Villains, you had actors who, they didn't need to know how to wrestle, but they respected the people they played. They respected the craft of wrestling. Right? Plug there. Respect the craft.
They had respect.
The writers had a respect for the life story, for the presentation. You could tell that the people who made it actually liked the subject matter that they were invested in, that they were directing, they were writing, that
Right,
they
it
were
wasn't
acting
a paycheck for them. It wasn't just a
Yeah.
paycheck.
Yeah.
They actually
Dude, there was an interview
No,
I
dude, you
saw,
should watch it. It's on
and
Netflix.
again, the interview was in Japanese, so I don't know what they were saying, but you could tell with the emotion on their face how much this meant to the actresses, how much this meant to the actual female wrestlers. Like, there's nothing depicted in that show that shows Joshi wrestling, the female Japanese wrestling, in a negative light, or that it's stupid, or that it's dumb. And it still had the emotion, it still had the pathos, it still had everything. And we're hearing that Daredevil Born Again was trash until Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio came in and said, no. We know these characters. We have to do it this way and put the love back into the series. And I'm hoping that with Daredevil, we show once again that when you get people that love the fucking characters and the source material, that is what makes for good content, be it a movie, be it a TV show, a podcast, whatever the fuck it is. Just getting random director A and B because they're the hottest thing right now. Fuck that. Get people who know the characters. Otherwise, you end up with a show, and I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but you end up with a show like The Acolyte, who they think they're Star Wars people, but they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Or you get a show like She-Hulk, who, we like Ally McBeal, we want to make it like that. But they admit they have no idea how to write a fucking lawyer show.
Did you say show?
Yeah.
He said show. I'm here.
What are you, Joe Hendry now?
And on that note, people, we are
Yeah. No, but yeah, it's true though. Hutch, Queen of Villains. It's on Netflix. It's about Japanese wrestling.
I heard. I also heard that the show.
Yes,
Heels is
it is
pretty good too.
Really good.
And
Good season.
the end of the third season kind of went on a cliffhanger because I kind of want to see what happens after that. But it's a good show. It's a good show with wrestling in it. But Queen of Villains is almost like you're watching an era of wrestling, but like when someone tells you it.
Yo,
like you know how the my bad, but you know how the documentaries make Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant this epic match from WrestleMania 3 with the music behind and all that other shit. You're watching a TV show that does that to actual wrestling matches that happen in the 80s. So it is dope, yeah.
The best part.
So they're not gonna inhuman us?
Say again?
They're not gonna inhuman us? Or whatever that bullshit show was that they fucking failed with Black Bolt and fucking, cause that right there, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, your show can end up like that.
The best part of Queen of Villains is the fact that each episode is like an hour, and it feels like each episode you binge 3 episodes in a row.
Yeah.
They pack so much shit in that episode that you'll watch it and it'll be over and you look at the time like, only an hour passed by? So much shit happened in here.
Yeah.
Because there's only 5 episodes.
You know what I feel? What show that I've been watching is like that? Skeleton Crew.
Yo, Skeleton Crew is good. That was on my list for one of the best.
I recommend you watch it on Disney Plus.
I haven't watched the last 2 episodes, but I've watched like the first 4, and I'm like, yo, there's so much stuff going on here. Like each character has their own thing going on. You're like,
yo, no spoilers.
Like you have to pay attention.
No spoilers, but the last episode legitimately made me flip-flop on 2 characters that I was like, yo, these are the worst 2 characters in the show. And then by the end of the last episode, I was like, nah, everybody in this show is fucking good.
All right. Like I said, I was gonna watch them over the weekend, but some stuff happened, and then I know today is today another episode, or
no, they're done with
it. They're done. All right, so yeah, probably I'm working from home Thursday, so as I'm bullshitting from home, working, I'll probably be watching.
I hear that. But all right, yo, show. You got anything you want to add before we get to the main event?
I think that was enough.
He ain't here.
I'm
Let's go
here.
to.
Go to the main event, man. Don't
All right,
worry
cool.
about me.
Oh, we never worry about you because we don't know when you're showing up. He said that's true.
It's time for the main event. How do we spell that quickly? God
Dude, we got to work out a way to do a hot tag so you
Yeah.
can come in.
Did Show turn himself off? Or...
I don't know.
Show's doing whatever the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, I'll keep him on until.
I'm here.
Oh, there you
What,
go. All right.
wait a minute. What
So
happened?
you took yourself off screen?
Nah, I can't do that. I'm just walking the dog.
No, because it put you in the back in the green rooms. That's why I was like, I don't know if you
I could do
did
that.
that back. I don't know.
But
Well, anyway,
random buttons.
yeah, the main event isn't if Show can go in the back or not. The main event, which Hulk, any Hulk that's ever existed, would fit into the new phase or this phase of the MCU. Now, there's a plethora of Hulks out there, and this there's a lot of Hulks that I didn't know about. Yeah,
Here
and
they are.
there's a lot of different directions we can go to in these phases. So because Ray did the most talking throughout this whole podcast. We're gonna start with Ray.
Man, fuck Ray. We gonna start with me. We gonna start with Hulk Hogan. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Go ahead, Ray.
No.
Man, you
Fuck
still
it. You wanna
Oreo.
talk- You want to talk shit about my tag partner?
Bro.
Go ahead, Show.
Yeah,
Show up and show out.
Hey, yo, Show, you started off. Let us know
I
about
had
the
listen. I didn't know. I don't know shit, so I had to say something. That's all I had to say. Like I had to say something. I know I'm gonna fuck up eventually.
so you want Hulk
best.
Hogan to be in the new phase of the MCU.
out of all
No.
the Hulks.
He
Out
technically
of all
owns the
the Hulks.
copyright, so he works.
There you go, the Hulk. I'll probably go with Intelligent Hulk or whatever his name is,
Professor Hulk?
Professor Hulk. He seems more adequate for this time of days. Everybody's sensitive, you can't have the regular Hulk smash. That's abuse. I'll go with Professor Hulk.
So basically, the Hulk we saw in the last couple of Avenger movies.
That's right.
You know what? That's a valid answer for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now
You can
Rainbow.
go,
Alright.
Ray. My bad.
All right, go ahead, Ray. Colossus is off the table.
Damn, I was going. So I'll pick a close second. What about World Breaker Hulk? I feel
Okay.
like we're about to get ready for a battle with a variant of Tony Stark, if that's the direction we're going with infamous Iron Man here. I feel like we need we need the opposite of what Show wants. We don't need him to be logical in this situation. We might need a chaotic force.
Okay, so you have a theory about how he fits or how we put him in there?
It needs to be that moment of like, well, we have a Hulk because of just the war we're about to go into. So I feel like it's gonna be they're just trying to get him in a little bit of, okay, yeah, he's calm, he's collected, and just he's enraging as we speak.
Okay.
Okay.
Hulk doesn't seem too impressed.
I don't know. If we're going with the variant of Iron Man, whatever, if that's what we're basing it on, give me Gray Hulk.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. He's not the strongest Hulk, but he is the most sadistic Hulk. He is the meanest Hulk out of all of them. And the crazy thing is that he's also intelligent.
Yeah.
That's why he's not the strongest Hulk, because while he is still a Hulk, he uses his mind for more sadistic purposes than any other Hulk.
So now would he be working with Doctor Doom, or he just be somebody that came in from another universe?
Well, if memory serves me right, reading the comic, because Ray Hulk was always like more of a loner. So, like, he was like the I don't need anybody, and people would be like, "Oh, you're not the strongest of the Hulks," but he made up with that with his ruthlessness. So, I mean, if you're going to incorporate him, because no matter what variant of Hulk you get, the man still loves Betty.
Yeah.
So if Doctor Doom does something to Betty and you get the Gray Hulk, you just might see some real raw ass shit.
Almost like a Punisher Hulk.
That's it. Basically.
Okay. Who you got, Cap? Or you want to go last?
No, I'll go now. I had two, and they tie into each other and they play off back to back. So first one is Amadeus Cho.
Ooh.
So in the comics, Bruce Banner finds a way to transport the essence of the Hulk to somebody else, and it happens to be Amadeus Cho, who finds a way to have balance within the Hulk, and it's not based off of pure anger. So he also has his intelligence, his usefulness, the strength, all that shit. And that can lead into this new era where Bruce Banner in these last two movies is struggling, finds a way to get rid of it because Doom actually shows him there's a way to get rid of it. And we already have Amadeus Cho's mother, who was in Age of Ultron. She was the Asian lady who helped Hawkeye fix his skin and shit like that. And she was building the skin for Ultron's body.
Yeah.
So he's can easily be explained where he came from. His mom's already there.
Yeah.
He is super intelligent as well. So there's a correlation where, all right, I trust you with this. And that's how we can get a new version of the Hulk for these next few movies without having to be Mark Ruffalo again.
Mm.
And then when we decide that we need when we decide we want to bring the Hulk back and we get a new guy to be Bruce Banner, I also had Grey Hulk, Joe Fixit. Well, we start off with while we think Banner gave away all of it.
Okay.
He didn't. And he still has it in him. And it just manifests this time as, instead of Banner putting the brain in the brawn and put Banner's in charge, it's the brain in the brawn but Hulk's in charge. And we get Joe Fixit.
That's right. That
leads into a story where he gets pushed to a breaking point and reverts back to the Hulk that we know. So we get that whole thing where he was the Hulk. The Hulk disappeared during the biggest the time we needed him the most. He disappeared. Then they worked it out. Then Bruce Banner just comes to the realization, he tries to give it away, comes to the realization, all right, no. I need to now embrace fully. When the big guy's in charge, go. When I'm in charge, I'm here.
Yeah.
But we get back to a Hulk where Hulk smash and his motherfuckers already brought the building down.
Yeah.
It's funny. There's a theory out that the reason why the Hulk respected Captain America in the MCU is because everyone called the Hulk Bruce, and it pissed him off.
Everybody called him Banner.
But Captain America was the only one that said, Hulk, do this, and Bruce, do that.
Right.
He separated the two.
Yeah.
And in Banner's and Hulk's head, they are separate entities. And you are right. It's not a theory. It's the truth. When Banner was Banner, Captain called him Dr. Banner. Now Bruce or whatever, he called him Dr. Banner. When he was the Hulk, he called him the Hulk. If you see, even from the very first one, Iron Man, when he was Hulk, still called him. They didn't even call him Dr. Banner, just called him Banner.
Yeah.
All right, and the same thing with Thor. You know what I'm saying? And the two people he fought with the most, Iron Man and Thor.
So all right, so I got a Hulk that I learned about recently, but it ties in with Thor Ragnarok and what possibly could be happening with Secret Wars, or because at this point Doctor Doom was a god with Secret Wars, right? He had to bring everybody to
Yeah, he stole the Beyonder's powers.
yeah. So now I'm thinking Blue Hulk, right? So now Blue Hulk came from the Omni power, and now Bruce Banner in the comics tried to use the Omni power to separate him and the Blue Hulk. I mean, him and the Hulk. It didn't really work. Now I'm saying that could be the catalyst why the Hulk took over for 2 years on Sakaar, because that power was given to Bruce, and he was like, I got to get rid of this shit once and for all, because at the time he left, he was like, yo, this Hulk shit, I just raged out, blah, 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 blah. I can't trust it. So that kind of put the wedge in between the Hulk and Bruce, because if we know in the comics, the Hulk loves Bruce. He's there to protect Bruce. He's the monster inside of us that protects us when fight or flight happens. So when the Hulk found out he was trying to get rid of him, that's what caused the Hulk to take over completely. Like, fuck that. Even if I got to shut you down to protect you, that's what I'm going to do. And then you start seeing the Hulk start slowly getting more mature, because he does seem like a teen in that, shit where he's like, none of the friends like me. And he's going through that grief phase because he had to put down the guy that he loves, like lock him away to protect him and shit. And he doesn't feel wanted. And then that's why when Bruce came back, the Hulk was like, fuck you, I'm not coming out. So it could be that the Unipower goes back to the Hulk on some, yo, listen, because the Unipower bonds with people and they become Captain Universe for a brief time. So it could be that this Doctor Doom fucked up a lot of shit, and these Celestials are coming, because we did have the introduction of Celestials. He God level power. The Omni power is like, yo, we need the strongest there is to fight this thing that's coming. And that's what turns the Hulk blue and gives him the Omni power, which basically allows the Hulk to have whatever power he wants. He is literally the strongest version of the Hulk, with the cosmic energy and all this, and on the controlling matter. Like he can literally fight Celestials with this power and all that other shit. So
gotcha.
I think going on to the future, if we're gonna go into Doctor Doom already has godlike powers from the Beyonder, and we still have Celestials out there for a temporary time, you can have the Blue Hulk go there, and it's almost like that Omni power brings the Hulk and Banner back together just for the sake of existence. And he fights the Celestials and Doctor Doom that way. Because not only does it heighten his strength, but it also heightens his intelligence.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Right.
I like the Amadeus show better. I appreciate it.
Why? Because he's Asian?
Amadeus Hulk, not Amadeus Show.
I misheard him. My bad.
It's Cho, not Show.
All right. Because any version of a show still owes Ray.
Yeah, a dry ass burger, apparently, because he don't like ketchup and shit.
It's still on the grill.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, yo, show. I'm gonna need my burger before July 19th.
It's pre-incinerated. What up, Cruz?
Yo.
But yeah, there's a bunch of different colors of the Hulk, and I didn't know. Harry, because one of my other suggestions was gonna be the Purple Hulk, which is actually Harry Osborn, or Osborn, and that could be a reason why he's not introduced in the MCU, Norman Osborn. Yeah,
Osborn?
it could be a reason why he's not introduced in the MCU because he's already turned himself into a Purple Hulk, and they got him like captured.
Well, so that's gonna be a little confusing because people are gonna. Anybody who's a casual MCU fan is gonna associate the Purple Hulk with Happy Hogan from that What If
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's what I got there.
Logic.
Listen, no, that was, I was thinking Blue Hulk, but I'm just thinking, sometimes you need a little bit more of a, because Gray Hulk is more of a strategist.
Yeah,
so
I agree. Sometimes you need a little bit of Monica on your right.
I'm surprised that show spelled Amadeus right.
Listen, man, it's my name.
We all know he looked it up. We all know he looked
Copy
it up.
and paste.
As soon as he said Amadeus show, I was like, that sounds like me. I like it.
It's Amadeus show. But
Hey, Amadeus.
Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about the person who made that name famous?
Amadeus.
Mr. Cho? Nah, I don't know. It would be the
He's a musical composer.
Nice.
Mozart, bro. Mozart.
Oh shit! Wolfgang Amadeus. I didn't know that was from that. That's crazy. Yo, by the way, I want to change my answer to World War Hulk. He's the strongest.
Technically, Blue Hulk.
So you picked the same thing Ray did.
Wait, the World War Hulk is Blue Hulk? I didn't know that.
No, it's World Breaker Hulk is the one that Ray.
Yeah,
that's the one that's in World War Hulk.
Yeah, World War Hulk is a story. He's not a Hulk.
What about Green Scar?
Who?
Green Scar?
Scar?
It's called the Green Scar. I'm looking at it right now.
Well, Scar is the Hulk's son. I don't know who the green one is. Because Scar is green. But
unless he's talking about my head, was it? I always mess up the name. Maestro Hulk or whatever.
Maestro?
Maestro. Is it a Maestro?
Maestro, yeah.
Maestro.
Yeah, but that's still
Maestro.
Bruce Banner perfectly balanced with the fucking peak strength and peak intelligence. But he's Maestro because he beat up Hercules in a world in like
he's
like a
old.
Mad Max type world where he's ruling the planet now. Because he's supposed to be the strongest besides the cosmic,
Yeah, but I mean, you can't anything with cosmic entity. You can't fucking Because I mean, cosmic. What do you call it? You were talking about Captain Cosmic. Spider-Man also had that shit too.
Well, so did Daredevil. Yeah, it's a beam that only connects to people for a short period of time.
But I'm curious. What the fuck are you looking at?
Green Star.
Did you look up like infectious diseases and shit, and you're looking at gangrene? That's a green scar.
When I was doing research, I looked up who's the strongest Hulk, and these are the two Hulks that came out. The Green Scar, or the World War Hulk, has displayed his brute force through many feats. He is by far the strongest Hulk there has ever been. That's what came up. I was trying to send y'all a picture, but
okay, so
dude, that is World Breaker Hulk.
Yeah, so Green Scar Hulk is just a suit in a video game in Marvel's Rival.
Yeah, but it is the Hulk that was on Planet Hulk.
It's the World Breaker Hulk.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
it's the one I brought up earlier.
Yeah, so it's what he was wearing on Sakaar when he was battling in the dome, but it's a skin for Marvel Rival.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's World Breaker Hulk. It's the Scar, not the Skaar, is the Hulk's son.
Word. I did not know that.
Yeah. So his mother was on Sakaar. Hulk fell in love with, and the ship that they bring him to Sakaar was rigged to explode, and it exploded and killed Scar's mother. which made the Hulk infurious and go back to Earth to kill the Illuminati because they fucked up his wife, because they killed his wife and they sent him there. And now he's like, yo, fuck this. I'm taking over the whole planet.
Yo,
And that's what made him World Breaker Hulk.
there is a panel, 2 different panels that I love. One, the Hulk lands on the moon where the Inhumans are.
Oh, yeah.
Black Bolt is like, yo, fuck this. He unleashed the. Are you bleeding?
Yeah, I'm John Moxley.
Yo,
the fuck happened?
Yo,
Yeah,
did he
that's
blade during
I
the
thought
show?
I thought that was my
He
screen
just
or
bladed
whatever.
himself.
I'm over here like, yo, why is my forehead wet? And I'm like, oh, shit.
You picked out a
Yeah.
scar. That's what it
See,
was.
you kept mentioning Scar so much, and now you picked that one.
Now, yeah, see? Green Scar, I'm the strongest there is, show.
So
See,
while
you think you slick.
while Toe is bleeding out.
Yep.
Let me finish this.
Ace ain't dumb. Ace ain't dumb.
So what happened
John
was
Moxley.
he came down. Black Bolt unleashed the entirety of his speech. He did not hold back, and World Breaker Hulk just walked up to him, grabbed him by the mouth, snapped his neck. Done.
That was easy.
That's one panel. The second one,
Yeah, and Black Bolt with his voice can crack the planet.
yeah.
Oh, that's the guy from my bad. That's the guy from Justice League. No, that's the guy. The witch. The witch covered his mouth.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
From Justice League.
Wrong one. I got it right though.
That the second panel I like is he's rampaging through the city. Ghost Rider shows up. Ghost Rider's like, yo, I gotta stop you. The Spirit of Vengeance looks in, sees the reasoning behind this, and was like, nah, you're good.
Okay.
There's no malice.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There's no evil here. And
I
bounces.
remember that. Yeah.
That's the moment that I always have in my head when, like in John Wick, they're like, you punch my son? Like, he stole John Wick's car. Oh, okay.
Oh. I get it now. I get it. Yeah, I remember that when he's like, oh, he's not hurting any what is he called? Innocent civilians. He's not hurting the innocent. He's only hurting those who are guilty in Ghost Rider's eyes. Yeah, I remember that. That's fucking cool as shit. My man said, yeah, I'm gonna let you rock, bro. I'm gonna be back here. Just in case you hurt somebody innocent, I'll come back here. I go, but as long as you don't, I'm gonna be in the cut. eating a cheeseburger.
Shit, you can count guilty.
Damn, show you gave him a burger before me. That's fucked up.
Always, Ray, you the last one.
That's because you refuse to call him Amadeus Show.
That's right, by my right name. Even Thor calls me right name.
Yo, Ray, you weren't at the cookout when we did the last thing we did. I don't think you were with the group yet.
No. I missed
when I was legitimately making made to order burgers. We didn't have frozen patties. I brought chopped meat.
Delicious.
Making the patties, seasoning them, cooking them when you wanted it.
Yep. That shit was amazing.
That would never happen again, but
yeah. I was gonna say it was a lot. It was good taste, but it was difficult.
My man Cap was like,
nah, we ain't doing this ever again. But we would have been there.
My man Cap was like, yeah, who's next? Yes, can I have a burger with an egg in it, please?
Nah, I don't get that fancy.
Word.
I just it was
cheese.
the regular meat, but I had my own rub that I put on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Now I hear you, but you know that's how people get. Make the order.
Can I get some eggs and bacon?
You see, I knew Show would be somebody.
If you ask me to put an egg on a fucking burger, I'm just gonna send you to a fertility clinic and you find whatever egg you want there.
You never had an egg in your burger? That shit is delicious, man. Don't be like that.
What the fuck do I need to put eggs? Why do I need to mix chicken and beef together? The egg is the ultimate uncooked chicken.
True. My stomach don't care. Chicken,
I'm not
rabbit.
gonna lie. I do like an egg on my burger, but it's like,
Yeah, but Ray, you eat $60
Yes,
fucking
you
burgers.
can. You do that, and you can do that, and you can do that
No.
at a restaurant. I'm not
no,
doing that at
no,
Walmart.
no. Obviously, all you
definitely not.
You ask me for something like that, you might get slapped
Yo,
with the patty.
You know what it is? I'm not gonna be the guy who gave salmonella to half the knucklehead crew.
Why not? Start with Ray, then your brother.
I like my burger medium, so
Yo,
medium well.
Ray
so.
is my tag team partner. I'm not getting at Ray this year.
There you go.
Listen, man.
Alright.
I'll be the
Remember those Blancos.
I'll be the leader, man. Get rid of Ray and Toe.
My man, the tag team is called No Condiments.
Well, as long as they don't go after Condiment Man, because Ray doesn't have faith in Cap, in Condiment Man.
Yo, that's if we separate and turn against each other, that's the start of it right there.
That was the catalyst of it all.
You're using the wrong condiment.
It was a one statement.
It is that he's using condiments at all.
Word.
Like, wait. You're not supposed to use any
you
of
go
that
raw.
stuff. Bland.
That's right, Ray. Stop using condoms.
Well, that's the problem. He doesn't use condoms.
I mean, he already has enough
Oh,
kids. Come on.
shit.
He needs to stop
All right,
wearing
hey,
condoms.
leave my partner alone here.
My bad.
So to segue away from this conversation, want to remind everyone we are back tomorrow live with Knucklehead Sports. We finally will be talking about the three-peat could happen, ladies and gentlemen. The three-peat could happen.
I will now be. I'm gonna say it right now. I will not be talking about number 26. Okay, don't ask me no fucking questions.
I'm gonna make a comment about number 26.
Yep, you gotta answer it. It's a comment.
Well, real quick, I just want to say, I for one am glad that I was able to discern the two colors in the logo of the Super Bowl and accurately predict which teams are going to be there.
There you go.
And unlike Hoach, I don't like the team he's on, but congrats to Saquon Barkley.
Hey, Barkley.
There you go.
French.
But all that will be discussed tomorrow. Thursday, we are live with another edition of Wrestling with Knuckleheads. We'll be giving our previews for the Royal Rumble and all that. Friday, we'll be live with the Tone the Show with Ray and Gigi show. We'll talk some life, and hopefully shows up for the show that
of course
names in the title.
Before we head out, because I'm not on the wrestling podcast, I refuse to be on more than one.
Damn.
Like Triple H, he won't work on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Word.
That's my running gimmick. Is I refuse to be. So my prediction, for the Royal Rumble, it's gonna be CM Punk,
okay,
John Cena,
okay,
Seth Rollins,
okay,
nice,
Roman Reigns. That's your four.
Oh, so we're kind of similar with our final four.
All right.
No Jey Uso?
No. Punk, because I have it. Punk eliminates Rollins.
Okay.
Nice.
Right? And then Cena's looking down the barrel at these two guys. Punk turns to Paul Heyman, cashes in his favor.
Okay.
Roman eliminates Cena. Then Roman goes over the top. Punk is your Royal Rumble winner. He goes on to face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania.
Dope.
Then you have Roman Reigns go into the Elimination Chamber, dominate, and he pins Jacob Fatu as the last guy. And then you set up Punk, Cody, Gunther, Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. There's your main events.
You should be on the Ryder team. That shit was dope.
I should be on the Ryder team, but I'm just some white dude sitting in a room who knows nothing.
Full of logic.
I'm a smart mark.
Yeah, logic doesn't work here. So
that is true.
Nope.
Yo, before we go, I do want to start tomorrow's show by saying, Hoach, I spoke to a Giants fan. No, I'm serious. I spoke to a Giants fan, a real serious one. And he told me it doesn't matter that they didn't have Barkley would have been the same on the team. So It doesn't matter if he would have signed to the Giants. We don't have a line. We don't have a quarterback. We don't have nothing for him to perform.
I will discuss that on tomorrow's show.
That's the start.
And I will fact check everything you just said.
Ooh. Yeah, here.
Well then, Toe, take us home.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it is your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.
Oh,
peace.